Hello, thank you so much for returning to my channel. I'm Empress Coco. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking onto my channel. If you are returning or if you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have already prayed over the cards. I've already shuffled them as well, and we're going to see what comes out. This is a general energy reading, so I don't know what's coming out and you don't know what's coming out, but we're going to find out together. All right, you guys, let's see what Spirit has for us. All right, Spirit. So what is the strongest energy for my collective? Thank you. All right. So we have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. So somebody could be resting or pondering or thinking about a conflict. Maybe they feel like, now collective, take what resonates. I don't want to keep saying throughout the reading if it pertains to you or whoever you're dealing with. Just take what resonates. You all stories will not be the same, or the characters will not be the same. So just, fill them in. So with the Four of Swords in the upright, with the Five of Swords in the upright, I'm getting that someone could be resting, meditating, or thinking about a situation that's due to some type of conflict. Maybe they're trying to feel like, or not feel, I'm sorry, maybe they're trying to think of how they can beat a situation, but maybe they have nothing else left in them to try to conquer something. Maybe they feel like they've done all they can, or maybe they know that there's nothing that they can do to win a situation. So somebody has to let their guard down, put their sword down, because it's not a fair fight, or there's no point of them fighting because maybe whatever took place, I don't know. Let's see. Let me keep pulling because things might change as I clarify. Spirit. Oh, okay. Thank you. So somebody's holding back with this Four of Pentacles. Why is somebody holding back, Spirit, with this energy here? Give me more. Death card. So there is some type of ending. Maybe somebody could be holding back because they know whatever this conflict is, there could be no use of fighting because, maybe it's something that they won't win, or there will be no point, because I'm getting that if someone has their sword up, like if you look at this card, the main person has their sword up, but the two in the background has their sword down, which means that it's not a fair fight. There's no use of trying to use their sword or make a point, because whatever they did, it's not a fair fight, or it just doesn't make sense to fight against it because they're wrong. So somebody's holding back, and then we have the Death card. So maybe somebody, has given up from holding back because, there's some type of ending. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so we have some juggling going on here. So I don't know if this is you or whoever you're dealing with, collective, but an end could be coming to a situation due to juggling. Somebody was holding back. Maybe they were holding back because they knew that they were juggling, and it was only a matter of time that this will come to an end. Give me more, Spirit. Clarify this Two of Pentacles. That's way too many cards. I don't want to take all of these. Spirit, please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Thank you. So we have the Three of Cups here. So somebody could have been juggling a third-party situation. Somebody could have been juggling maybe, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm going to say it. Maybe somebody's juggling two sides. Maybe people, maybe somebody's celebrating something that they probably shouldn't be celebrating, about an ending or a demise of someone. You know, like the two people in the background that had to put their swords down, for example, I'm getting that maybe they tried to end someone or end a situation, but it was pointless, or they didn't have the strength or the tools that they thought that they had, and the person that's standing is stronger than who they thought, or stronger than what they thought. So they could have been juggling both sides. Maybe they could have been celebrating with people for this demise, but then also playing in the face of the person who has conquered this demise that has been attempted or has been done. Oh, wow. That's what I'm getting, collective. I don't know which one was getting ready to come out. I don't like when that happens, and I don't like taking just any card. So, Spirit, please. Thank you. Oh, this was the card that was going to come out too, I believe. So, the Two of Pentacles. So, maybe somebody was juggling both sides. Juggling two situations, but they're wanting to offer a cup of love or some type of partnership. I don't know. Spirit, is this safe for my collective to accept this offer? Is it safe for my collective to accept this offer? What is this Two of Cups? What is this Two of Cups, Spirit? Oh, this is a lot of cards, but I'm going to take it. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So that tells me right there that somebody did some type of equal give and take. Somebody did some type of partnership with, you know, helping each other out, having each other back in the situation. Then we have the Justice card. With the Justice card, you know, that's pretty obvious. Somebody's going to have something to answer to. So whoever's juggling two sides of a situation, two people, whatever the case is, somebody's going to have to speak up in regard to this justice. We have the King of Cups, which could be the fact that you all still show emotions. You're very diplomatic. You're very fair and understanding. You're very loving. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands definitely shows a new beginning for a star. Someone who's very healed or healing. Someone who's very balanced. That could be you, collective. You stand for what you believe in. You are very balanced in your feminine and your masculine energy. You're also very balanced in your logical and your emotion as well. And you could be well known. So let's see. Yeah, for justice to be here, then we already know that somebody did something wrong when it comes to juggling. Somebody could have been juggling a star. Somebody who is very in touch with their emotions. Somebody who's fair. So they could have made a deal with somebody, or, you know, had some type of partnership. Or they could be wanting to offer this partnership to you because they made a deal with somebody and maybe it didn't go the way that they thought, because if justice is going to be served with the Five of Swords that was here and somebody holding back and somebody juggling with the Two of Pentacles, then we know it's not something good. Yeah, somebody's holding back. That could be you, collective, with the Four of Cups. So what I'm getting is that somebody is playing on both sides of the fence. Why, I don't know. Because I'm getting that you're a healer. I'm getting that you're very, like I said, emotional. You are very fair. You're loving. What else, Spirit? Thank you. We have the Two of Cups and, I'm sorry, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So that shows me that somebody could have put in hard work to keep you blinded to a situation, to keep something hidden, to keep no communication coming towards you, because I believe swords represent communication as well. So somebody could have been blocking some type of hard work that you put in, or they could be blocking some type of, you know, results that come that were supposed to come your way that you worked hard for. Take what resonates. Let me see. What else, Spirit? All right, so we have the Five of Cups. So somebody's going to be left brokenhearted and disappointed. Here we have the Emperor. So somebody could definitely be an Emperor or Empress energy, where someone is very knowledgeable. You could be in leadership. You could be somebody who is in charge of something. You could be a boss. You could be very traditional as well when it comes to rules. Very diplomatic as well. Then we have the Seven of Cups along with the Temperance. So maybe somebody was trying to cause some type of illusion when it comes to balance. Maybe somebody was trying to knock you off track with your balance, because if they were trying to hide something. See, I need my other deck. Hold on a second. Let's see. All right, Spirit. What else do you have for us? There's manipulation here. So somebody is playing on somebody's top. Like I said, with somebody holding back, but playing both sides of the fence. Trying to go along to get along. So apparently with this Six of Pentacles here, and justice beside it, somebody's going to be judged about or judged for some type of agreement that they have come to terms with. And they could be somebody who could be against you. Somebody was trying to come toward you for your demise. This could be somebody who you're friends with, family with, or whatever the case is, but they teamed up with somebody. But I'm going off of that because we have the Three of Cups, and then we had three people with the Five of Swords. So this manipulation will come to a surprise. So maybe you all have no clue as to what's going on, or who's doing what, who's affiliated with this, or why this has come about. Let's see. Why do we have manipulation and surprise here? Why are they coming for my collective? We have child here. So I don't know if somebody is trying to put a child in the middle of a situation, or this is a child of yours. This could be somebody younger than you. This could be someone who's childish. Take what resonates. I'm getting childish for most of you all. So somebody could have been sending death magic your way. So didn't we get the death card? No, I don't think so. But if somebody's sending death magic your way, that means that they're trying to cause an ending. Remember, I said they're trying to cause some type of demise. This may not be a physical ending, but they're trying to cause a demise for something that you are known for. I don't know if this is a career. I don't know. You are a star or a healer, so somebody could be trying to send demise because of that your way. You are a star seed, somebody who's very successful in your own right. You're very intelligent, intuitive. You're somebody who's meant to make a marking in this world. You're somebody who needs to be heard, and your light has to be shined. So you are definitely here for an assignment. Ooh. Somebody's getting karma for this. Because I feel like, and this is my opinion, but I feel like anytime you're trying to interrupt someone's mission, especially when they're doing something for the higher vibration for the collective, if you're trying to interrupt that in any kind of way, I really feel like karma can come your way. Because why would you be interrupting somebody's path who's meant to do well? Why would you be interrupting somebody's path and trying to cause illusions and knock them off of their square? If this person is balanced, why are you trying to cause illusions to knock them off of their balance? Why? I don't understand that. If they're doing the work of God to help other people that are in alignment with them, then what is the point? It has to be jealousy, or you're trying to get something out of the situation. Because there was some type of exchange somewhere with the Six of Pentacles here. And if it's the, if the Five of Swords represent, along with the Three of Cups, there is a third party situation somewhere. So there had to be an agreement to come together. And that's why justice will be served. Because why are you trying to harm somebody who's in touch with their emotions? Somebody who's a healer. Somebody who's a star. Stars are healers. Thank you, Spirit. So you all could be priest or high priest. Yeah, so somebody is trying to bring damage to somebody who is very intuitive, someone who's here to help the collective, someone that is here to be a blessing. That's crazy. I keep getting these cards. I can't make it up. And y'all might kill me because some of these storylines that I'm getting and uploading are very similar, but I can't help what comes out. It's my job to give the message, and that's what I'm going to do, okay? So we have emotional pain and karmic film. So this is somebody that you all know personally, or someone who is in close proximity. They could be trying to cause demise as far as that emotional pain. They could be projecting it upon you. Those could be the illusions to knock you off your square with the temperance here. We don't have the temperance in reverse, but with the Seven of Cups, that tells me that they're trying to cause illusions to your balance. They're trying to knock you off your square, and this could be a karmic film. Somebody who does not mean you very well. I don't know what the relation is. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. Give me more, Spirit. This is somebody who could be in a commitment. Now, what I just heard clearly is somebody made a commitment. We had a number 3 on here, along with the Three of Cups. This is somebody who made a commitment. So, whoever this third party is, or this third party situation, they made a commitment to come to your demise, to keep you blinded, to cause illusions. I still don't know why. The only thing I can get from these cards is that you are a healer and somebody is trying to block you from being seen as such. What else, Spirit? Trying to see, is it anything else that I want to pull from? Thank you. We have imprisonment, chakras, work, labor, and efforts. So with imprisonment, we already know that somebody is trapped. That's giving Eight of Swords energy. Somebody's trapped. More than likely, if it's not physical, it could be mentally or emotionally. And they could be trapped because you are in alignment. You've done hard work and you've put in a lot of labor, and you are now embarking on the efforts for the work that you have done. So anything that is coming your way that's a blessing, you've worked toward that. You are a starseed. Like I said, you put in work for the collective to raise the vibration. So anytime somebody's coming for that, Spirit is going to protect you because you are doing positive work, uplifting work. I don't know why anybody would want to interfere with that. We have the Hello card. So the hello card, I don't know. This could be somebody reaching out to you. Let me pull out the next card and see what we get. Spirit, why do we have the hello card? Who is going to reach out, or who is this hello from? Thank you. So you might be enlightened on some type of conflict. Maybe somebody's going to fill you in on conflict where, you know, maybe somebody feels away. They're frustrated, because when I look at this picture, I'm getting frustration, you know, confusion, maybe because something didn't work out the way that they thought. All right. What else, Spirit? Conflict about money. So that could be that Six of Pentacles energy. Somebody maybe may have had a deal with some money, and maybe they're not getting a fair cut, or maybe they're not getting the money that they're owed, or they're not getting whatever they were promised or whatever they agreed upon. That's probably what that Three of Cups was. And the Six of Pentacles, they came into agreement with some type of partnership, along with that Two of Cups. But that has nothing to do with you, collective. Let's see. What else with this actual money, Spirit? Somebody has a health concern. 9 times out of 10, if they're feeling imprisoned and they are having emotional pain, that's definitely going to cause a health concern. So it may not be physical. It could be mental, emotional. Yeah, I wish I could give you all different energy, but this is what I'm getting, so I can't change the messages. This is wild. What is this health concern, Spirit? Thank you. So somebody could be feeling away because they're blocked. So maybe whatever they agreed to is something that's not going to be successful with your demise. They could be upset because whatever money that they agreed to getting, or whatever interest that they put in that they were promised, they're not going to get. Maybe the access is being denied. That could be due to the Justice card. You know, maybe their health concern is what's blocking them too. They're stuck in their head because they're in conflict, because they thought that something was going to work out, but Spirit could be blocking it. They could be confused as to why it didn't work. Maybe, you know what I just got? Maybe they've done this on other people and they're confused as to why it didn't work on you. Maybe they've been successful with hurting other people, but the fact that it didn't work on you, they could be in conflict about that. What else, Spirit? Confused because you are ascending. They probably thought this demise was going to keep you down or put you down. No, you're still ascending. You're still rising. You're still being your best self. You are still meeting your higher self. You are not stopping. So whatever they thought they were going to block, stop, avoid, whatever the case is, it's not working. It's not working. And that's why somebody in conflict. Because they're like, how is it not working on him or her, but it's worked on other people? See, look. We have false documents, info, statements, and agreement. Yeah. So somebody agreed to something that's not even going to come to pass. Then we have nice guy. So somebody could have pretended to be the nice guy to persuade somebody to follow them, or they could be pretending to be the nice guy with you, and you can see beyond the veil. But I'm getting, you could be in your Ice King or Ice Queen energy. You already know what's going on. You can read in between the lines. And then we have North Node. So like I said, you are on a mission. You are in your higher self energy, which means you're in your North Node energy. You're doing everything in your power to elevate and become better than what you are, to hire the masses of the collective. So what is the true emotional deck have for us, Spirit? Oh, I'm at 25 minutes. Okay, not doing too bad. What messages do you have, Spirit? What messages do you have, Spirit? All right. So we have fake busy. So I don't know. Maybe you all are dealing with somebody who's fake busy. They're really not doing as much as they say they are. Moving on, letting go, and loving you free. So you could be walking away from a situation and putting you first because you see that someone was trying to block you or harm you in some kind of way. Then we have mirroring. So maybe somebody could just be portraying that they're loving like you, or they're on the same mission as you, or they're positive like you. Then we have backstab. We have pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. So that offer could even represent a love bomb. Like I said, somebody was playing both sides. That's what I was picking up on in the tarot. Somebody could be pretending as if they care about you, they love you, they have your back, they support you, and they're not all for you. Even if they are for you, it's not 100%. What else, Spirit? You could be a divine feminine or masculine. Like I said, if you're in your North Node energy, you're somebody who is doing the work to become your best self. You could be very creative. You could be in the art. You could have very cleansing energy as well. What else, Spirit? Oh, we had this one other reading. I don't know if it was the last one, but we have police station. I don't know if this is spiritual or in the actual 3D, but we had a police station involved. So somebody may have to answer some questions about something criminal related. I don't know. And with that false card, it's no telling what they may have to admit to. So I don't know if this is some type of fraud. Look, bad credit, debt, unemployed. So somebody could be dealing with bad credit at this time. Somebody could be in debt, or they could even be unemployed. Pop the question. Now, I'm getting two different things. Somebody could want to come your way as a to give a proposal. It may not even be for like an actual marriage. I'm getting a proposal as far as like a reconciliation, as far as like a friendship or like a relationship. You know, they could just want to extend the olive branch. That could be the Two of Cups that I got in the tarot. What else, Spirit? I can't make this up. This could definitely be family. So I don't know if this is a spouse, a child. I did get the child card earlier. So this could be a child, a spouse, somebody younger than you. It could be a sibling. It could be anybody. A parent. Somebody that you look at as family. Yeah, they're not happy. So even if they pretend as if they are, no, they're experiencing emotional pain and imprisonment. Somebody's stuck. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Let me see. I'm going to try again, you guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is like very similar energy, so I don't know. I don't know, collective. This came out another reading too. Somebody could be dealing with somebody with a criminal background. If it says thug, somebody that's, you know, in the streets, somebody that's doing something they have no business, somebody that represents things that are dangerous. So true colors will be revealed or shown when it comes to somebody who really didn't have your back. You will be turning your back on someone because you know you cannot trust them. You may receive some type of love message. It could be an apology or something heartfelt with someone reaching out to you. Let me pull a few from this deck. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. The Dead Inside deck. Alright, Spirit. What messages do you have for my collective from the Dead Inside deck? You knew you ignored it. Intuition, ignorance, self-betrayal. So the vibes speak louder than words. I'm getting that you get intuitive nudges, or you have already had some type of inkling, some type of insight. You already knew that somebody was not being truthful. You felt it. And you could have betrayed yourself hoping and thinking that somebody wouldn't do you the way that they did, but they were playing both sides of the fence is what I'm getting. Being too much again, rejection, overexpression, and shame. So maybe you wanted clarity on the situation. You know, maybe you went to someone and they probably felt like you were being too extra, or you know, you could have went above and beyond and you still feel rejected, or you feel shame afterwards for trying to extend the olive branch or to figure out what was going on with the situation because you weren't clear. What else, Spirit? Blaming the moon again. Emotional projection, lunar eclipse. So yeah, somebody could be making excuses about how they're reacting toward you or whatever's going on with them, because if they're fake busy, they could be making excuses about, you know, why they feel away or why they're doing certain things. Because emotional projection, that shows that anytime somebody has emotional projection toward you, they're guilty of something. They've done something. So like I said, they were playing both sides in the situation to bring you as some type of demise. And they're blaming it on something else. Like, oh, it's just a full moon again. Or, oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. Shopping to feel something. Emptiness, impulse spending, escapism. So whoever this is could be participating in things to make them feel fulfilled, just to ignore the things that they may have done. So yeah, they could be feeling empty and just trying to fulfill those things with material items or things to just escape. Too many dings, not enough peace. Fragmented focus, tech burn. So somebody could be in their phone a lot, or their phone is an easy distraction. They could have a lot on their mind, but maybe they get distracted when their phone goes off or when their social media goes off. But either way, they can't stay focused. They have a hard time. They're not on track. But remember what I said earlier with the 7 of Cups and the Temperance. Didn't I say that somebody wanted to bring distraction to you and cause illusions for your balance? Yeah, it sounds like it backfired. It sounds like that could be their karma. All right, let's see. One more, Spirit. It says crying in the shower, isolation, breakdown, vulnerability. Yeah, somebody feeling guilty. They're hiding it. They're not showing it. But when they're alone, they feel away. Whether you know it or not, they feel away. But I'm sure that this person is well aware of what they've done, and that they could have not participated in whatever agreement that they went with. Let's see. I haven't used this in a while. This is the universe has your back. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for my collective out of this deck? And we're going to wrap it up. What messages do you have collective? I'm sorry, for the collective. All right. So I have 3 cards. The first one says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. I heard that. So God has you guys. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So let Spirit lead the way, and admit to what you, I was going to say, admit to, letting Spirit lead the way. Because sometimes we think we know what we need, but Spirit knows best. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. And I believe that for you guys. All right, one more deck. This is Beyond the Fog and Shade. And then I'm going to let you guys go. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for my beautiful collective to wrap this up? All right. So we have Sacred Blossom. You all could resonate with the blossoms, or you all could just be very sacred at this time and blossoming. I have Energy Frequency Shift. So, you all are in your highest frequency, and you're letting the universe control that or lead you. We have Defended and Innocent. So whoever this is that's trying to bring you to your demise, they could be trying to taint your character in some kind of way. But I'm getting that you will be vindicated. Sea of Despair Feelings. Helpless, soul drowned, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile, sorrow, rage, free, fearful, and empty. That could be this person that tried to team up against you. I don't know, collective. Take what resonates. But I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope the next time I do a reading that I get better energy. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you all what Spirit gives me. And again, my name is Empress Coco. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way each time I upload, you all will get an alert. Please hype the video for your girl. I would greatly appreciate it. And I love you guys so, so much. Until next time, you guys take care and ciao.